Oh, well, you can argue he is the greatest welterweight champion in UFC history, even if he does not make the walk as such here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, chasing further greatness under the lights tonight.
Just chasing greatness. He's done that time and time again. This guy's profile continues to evolve from becoming the welterweight champion of the world to passing George St. Pierre in the welterweight rankings to being a star in movies with speaking roles.
Yeah. The
guy is doing everything. But ultimately, in order to do all that, he's got to win. He's got to win tonight, and he has won on many occasions. How does he bounce back from that loss to Leon Edwards? It's time to find out.
You're exactly right, and in the aftermath of that Edwards result at UFC 278, he seemed to handle things pretty well, but obviously that clock is about to start, and all eyes are going to be on the former champ, Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was going to do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a two-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so the moment has arrived for this capacity crowd and fight fans around the world. Yes, it shall be done. Kamaru Usman and Conor McGregor, and if you know Conor, he's not phased.
Conor is not afraid of anything. He is a psycho. Why not be a psycho when you possess those types of abilities? Conor McGregor's left hand is as fast and as damaging as any single strike we have seen in UFC history. But can he land it against the bigger Kamaru Usman? Or is Usman going to use his wrestling to ground Conor? Man, so many questions, and I cannot wait for them to be answered.
All All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab and his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru.
He's having his way with him here. Usman's back in full mount. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, he got to his spot. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Like that! Like that!
Just over 2 minutes, round one. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Usman's right back to the full mount. The ground strike's starting to pile up. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Control that.
I'll stand this up. We need to work.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. McGregor getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. First round winding down here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop!
Okay, hold on. He can't handle your wrestling. Listening? Go out there, set your shot, take him right down.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
All right, here we go with our second round now. Conor McGregor and that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Now mixing one into the body.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, nice combination from McGregor. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again now.
Kamaru Usman shows in the Kobe Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Lands a strike there. There's that patented single.
Getting him out here.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Usman's back in full mount. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You got to hip escape. You got to do something to get out of harm's way.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman is one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Under a minute to go.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
All right, listen to me. You did good that round, but we got to do better, okay? He's a wrestler. We know he wants to get the takedown. I need you to stay up.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Well, Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Hands high, hands high.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red, is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Good work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Usman's right back to the full mount here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Less than 2 minutes now to go. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar. Oh, big shots raining down.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
stage.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
15 seconds remain in the round. Usman's in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a pop. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh. That will do it! Kamaru Usman!
I mean, wow.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru